agree with you, Jane. Powerful thing to have. The only thing that matters in life is your own opinion about yourself. Good morning, everyone. This is Mualbo London Boy, and welcome to Alchan. Our first guest today is an interesting one. Her friends call her Dindin, and today she will be happy to speak with us. Good morning, Dean.
Good morning, London Boy.
Thank you for joining us today.
Well, it's my pleasure too. Well,
How are you feeling today?
I'm kind of nervous, but it sounds so interesting.
First of all, I'm just curious. Why do people call you Dindin?
Actually, London Boy, my real name is Jane Adolfo, and my relatives, friends, they call me Dindin. I don't know why, but I get used to it.
Okay, so people have been calling you Dindin since you were a kid.
Yes.
Okay. So, Jane, how would you describe your life today?
Well, I can describe it like a thing, like a book. There's a lot of chapters not interesting. There's a lot of challenges in it. Like that book is not yet done.
Okay, speaking of challenges, what is the biggest challenge you have encountered in your life so far, Jane?
Well, maybe my biggest challenge is like I don't know if people know about this, but yeah, I don't have unstable health since I go to hospital last year because of my heart condition. Like it's kinda personal.
So you have health issue, especially it's about your heart.
Yes.
I feel sorry for you, Jane.
Well,
Having a heart problem, that's a very serious issue.
Yes, indeed, it's a serious part.
How are you holding up?
Well, I trust God that He will heal me someday.
I agree with you, Jane. Having faith in God is a very powerful thing to have.
Yes, indeed.
So, by the way, what is your biggest achievement so far?
Well, my biggest achievement is being part of Kuwaitika's family because I have go through a lot of challenges before I will enter this community, this education.
Yeah, you're right. Because being an education student is not easy.
Yeah.
People nowadays are having so high standards when it comes to education students.
Yeah,
Am I right?
indeed.
Earlier, Jane, you mentioned that you are feeling a little nervous, and since we are giving special attention to self-esteem and self-worth, what do you do to improve the situations that make you feel nervous?
Well, what I'm doing is like I just sit here confidently and trying to divert my mind. Like I will just think that this will goes well. That's
Also, you will think about happy thoughts.
yeah, indeed.
Before we end our conversation, Jane, would you like to say something to the people who are struggling in developing their self-confidence?
Yeah, so people out there, you don't have to worry of what people may think about you. Just always stay positive and always remember that nobody's perfect. We are born differently that make us unique to them.
Again, Jane, thank you for being with us today here at Alchat.
That's my pleasure.
Stay tuned because for the next part, we are having a group of friends who gladly accepted our invitation and they are willing to share their different stories and different experiences only here in Alchat. Good day everyone, this is Malvo Alanon Boy and welcome to the part 2 of Know Yourself in Alchat. As what I have mentioned before, we are having a group of people for today's show and let us welcome our guests. To Alchat everyone.
Hi, I'm Desiree.
Desiree.
Jiza.
Welcome.
I'm Anna.
Welcome to Alchat.
Elisa.
Nice
Rosemary.
meeting you guys.
I'm JP.
Nice meeting you. Once again, thank you very much for accepting our invitation.
Thank you for having us here.
So I assume that you already know about our subject for today's show, which is about self-esteem and self-worth. So first, let me inform you about our session today, about the flow of our session. I will be giving you a different set of questions relating to self-esteem and self-worth. And please feel free to share with us your answer. And anyone can answer it as long as you want, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so first question. Are you happy of who you are today? Anyone would like to answer?
I would like to answer that.
Okay, Miss Desiree?
Yes, I am happy because I am contented of what I have today, and despite having to go through many challenges in my life, I'll remain to be strong and motivated to do the things I love.
So, speaking of challenges, what specific challenge have you encountered so far that give you so much hardship or stress?
Like you are away from my family. Like you are.
Also, you're living away from your family right now.
Yes, because of my study, and I have to independent of my life because it was my first time to moving away from
From
my
your hometown?
Yes.
Okay. So, how long have you been away from your parents?
It almost 6 months or 7 months.
Oh, so from the start of the school year, I assume? Yeah.
Yes.
So, you're still adjusting.
Yes, I'm adjusting because it was my first time to move away
Okay.
from my family.
That's a very good answer, Desiree. Thank you for that. Next question. If you could change one thing about yourself, what would it be? Anyone would like to answer?
I would like to answer for that, Al.
Okay, Miss Jennifer.
I think the part of me that I wanted to change is trusting people easily, because I have been experienced being betrayed by someone I trusted the most.
Oh, that's harsh. So you have trust issues right now.
Yes.
I feel you, Jennifer, because being betrayed is not easy. And the saddest thing about betrayal is it never comes from your enemies, but from the people who you trust the most.
Me too. I have something to change about myself, which is being a shy type person.
Also, you want to develop your self-confidence.
Yes.
And what do you do to remove your shyness?
Making new friends.
Okay. So, since you are talking about self-esteem and in talking about self-esteem, you need to improve yourself by achieving your goals. And you need to embrace your imperfections. So, next question. How did you embrace your flaws in life?
Well, I am confident enough. I am confidently beautiful in my own, and I am aware that I have a lot differences that make me unique.
Yeah, embracing your flaws and imperfection takes a lot of work and effort. So, for me, start being embraced with yourself. It starts with seeing my own worth and surrounding people with positive and encouraging people.
Yes, I agree with you because you need to learn to embrace your flaws, your imperfections because as the saying goes, nobody is born perfect.
Yes, very well indeed.
Yes. Moving on to the next question. Do you trust yourself enough to overcome all those obstacles in your life's journey?
Yes, Al, because those challenges, they make me a better person. They help me to grow mentality and to learn new skills.
Yes, you're right because every challenges is one step closer to success and
Yes.
every time you overcome those challenges, you improve yourself mentally, emotionally, and physically, if possible. And for the final question, what is your advice to those people who doubt themselves?
So people out there, always think positive and stop comparing yourself to others and avoid think about negativity.
Yes, just like what Rosalind had said earlier, that all of us have different uniqueness, different personalities, different traits that are special to us. Before we end our meaningful conversation, Do you want to say something to the people out there who have low self-esteem? To the people who have similar experiences like you guys?
All I can say is always keep moving forward and do your best.
And stop comparing yourself to others. So always think positive and be yourself. Always have faith in God.
Be confident about your flaws and imperfections.
Stand up for what you believe in.
And always pray.
Again, thank you everyone for being a part in the Alchat show. Thank you for sharing with us your different stories and experiences.
It's our pleasure.
Your success will be determined by your own confidence and fortitude. I am Aljoshua De La Torre, a sister, and this is Know Yourself in Alchat.